Aloha and welcome to the Maui Jim jet. Come join the Scouts and me as we go on an island-hopping adventure to see why Maui Jim, Scouting, and Aloha are three parts of the same story. Hey, wait for me! Aloha, one word with many friendly meanings. It's a farewell, it's a greeting, it's an attitude. At Maui Jim, it's a caring culture of customer service, employee relations, and community involvement. In Scouting, it's a basic law. A Scout is a friend to all. Maui Jim helps you see the world with color, clarity, and detail. So let's go.
RLI is an insurance company formed back in 1961. We discovered Walter Hester in Hawaii, and he had developed a fantastic lens that was state-of-the-art, and we were so impressed with it that we eventually merged our RLI Vision Corp with Maui Jim, and that's how Maui Jim got started. It was a merger made in heaven.
The island of Hawaii, the Big Island, the Orchid Isle. Scouts practice kindness in their daily lives, and tourists flock to the feeling of kindness as they enjoy the local fruits, nuts, and coffee. On Hawaii, the word for kindness is akahai. A.
Maui Jim has an outstanding reputation in the community, and that is a company that I want to be associated with. A gentleman called in a few weeks ago. He had sent his glasses into us for repair. We sent them back. They were like new. He called us back to say thank you. It turned out that the glasses were a gift from his son who was tragically killed. So the glasses were a memory that he treasures. And he called us back to say thank you and thanked us for taking such good care of his glasses. We love getting calls like that.
The Scouts are sporting new hats as we approach our second stop, Oahu, the gathering place. It's the third largest island, but home to 2/3 of the state's population, working together in unity to make visitors feel welcome to Waikiki Beach, Pearl Harbor, Diamond Head. Scouts work together in unity in patrols and troops to learn cooperation, teamwork, and leadership. On Oahu, unity and harmony, friendship and peace are expressed as lokahi, L.
Mike brought this idea to do team building for the officers. We had become a bit fragmented and siloed within our roles, so our president decided to take all of us on a Canadian canoe trip. At the time, many of us felt that we're very skeptical of these type of trips because we've never done it before. We created a teamwork environment where, you know, the camp didn't get set up by itself. It only got set up when there was a team involved. And you had to be involved teamwork-wise because a canoe does not operate when one person's paddling it. It operates better when two. Those canoe trips to Canada really made us more of a unit, a management unit instead of just individuals out there trying to do our jobs.
The Scouts hung 10 on the North Shore and came away with some sweet surfboards as we left for our next island, Lanai. Lanai, the Pineapple Island. So called because of the island-sized plantation set up in 1922 by James Dole. No shopping malls or traffic lights, so an agreeable, pleasant attitude serves you well. Scouts express this as cheerful. The residents on Lanai say olului. O.
My son and I attended Cache Lake Camp in Ontario, Canada, as with a Boy Scout unit he was with. As we got ready to leave the camp, he and another Scout friend of his suggested that we should bring the Scout Reach kids up to that camp. We thought it was a good idea, but we figured it would be kind of difficult to do given the nature of at-risk youth. Later in that month, I'd attended a Boy Scout golf outing. At the golf outing, I had the opportunity to speak about my Cache Lake experience with my son. Shortly after that presentation, Mike Dalton contacted the Scout office and asked, how much do you need to make that dream possible?
Because of the generosity of Mike Dalton and Maui Jim, we've been able to help over 150 at-risk and inner-city youth go on camping and high-adventure opportunities.
Bedecked with leis, the Scouts continue to see the world more clearly on their Maui Jim Aloha tour of our 50th state with a visit to Kauai, the Garden Isle. The volcanic soil has had 6 million years to become extremely fertile, and Kauai abounds with crops, wild chickens, beautiful waterfalls, and the commanding Waimea Canyon. The simple lifestyle reminds the Scouts to be humble and modest in the presence of nature. And the locals call it A'ahaha, H.
Maui Jim's involvement in the community and with charitable organizations stems from our core belief in aloha. And one of the main tenets of aloha is the understanding that in life we're all connected, we're all dependent upon each other for our mutual well-being, and we're only as strong as the weakest amongst us. The Boy Scouts, through their various outreach programs, touch some of the most disadvantaged kids in our community. There is no way that Maui Jim could stand by and not help a wonderful organization like Scouting.
The plane seems to know its own way as we approach Maui, the second largest island and the original home of Maui Jim. In the past, the Maui city of Lahaina was a major whaling center. Now it's a major whale watching center. And Maui is known for activities that take patience to learn, like snorkeling, windsurfing, kiteboarding, and more. Scouts know about patience and perseverance as they move up the ranks and acquire new skills and new understanding. People on Maui call this Aonui. A.
On behalf of the WD Boyce Council, we'd like to congratulate Maui Jim on being recognized as the 2016 Distinguished Citizen Award. Maui Jim's dedication and commitment to their employees, their customers, and to the community is inspirational. Maui Jim and their employees understand the importance of giving back to the community, and by giving back, they understand the lasting difference they're making in the lives of those less fortunate. When we can change a kid's environment, it changes his view of the world. When we change his view of the world, it changes everything. Maui Jim and their employees exemplify the tenets of the Scout Oath and Scout Law. Thanks for all you've done, and thanks for all you continue to do. Mahalo.
Thank you for joining us as we got a chance to see a bit of the world differently, with color, clarity, and detail, and learn how Maui Jim and Scouting are both parts of the same story, serving customers and each other with kindness, unity, pleasantness, humility, and patience. In a word, aloha! Because of exceptional employees relentlessly focused on the customer, Maui Jim is helping the world see colors more clearly with their remarkable sunglass products. Their philanthropy and impact on youth is as remarkable. Maui Jim is changing the view of youth by putting them in new environments and helping them break through their circumstances. When Maui Jim sends kids to Canada, it changes everything.